All right, now with our nunchuck class, first of all, whenever I finish a certain set of material, make sure you pause it, go over it, like watch it as many times until you have that down, and then you can start working on the next thing. But we're gonna go ahead and start with what we start pretty much every class with, our fishing drill. All right, make sure with your fishing drill, you go straight up, put it in the hand, and then just keep going up. So go up, grab, switch. Everyone should know how to do this, but still practice it. All right, and once this is easy, start going up, and then you can start going down. All right, I want you to just keep doing that. Keep going, try to go a little bit faster. All right, if it's too fast, you start hitting yourself, then go slower. All right, keep doing that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and stop with that. Now, like I said earlier, if you need to work on that more, you can still pause it, work on that, watch it again if you want to. All right, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So now the next thing, still something we do pretty much every class, the circles. All right, so still work on those circles. Everyone should have this down, but if you don't, get it down now, all right, because you'll have plenty of time at home. So keep circle, circle. All right, and when you're doing your circles, make sure you're not pushing forward. All right, if you start pushing forward, start going to the side of the arm. So you want to make sure it's a straight circle, not pushing forward, little circle with your hands. There you go. And then you can start going the other way. So stop and go the other way. Still making sure you're not pushing forward, but making that straight circle around. There you go. And you just keep alternating. Other way. And back. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop. All right, once again, if you need to work on that more, pause, watch it over again, keep working on that. All right, now for the next thing is our figure eights. All right, so we've been working on that. So figure eights, start big figure eights. So when you do it, start up, down, up, down. All right, so start big, make sure you don't break anything, nothing's around you. All right, so you're doing this at your home. All right, if you can, try to do it outside also. So big figure eights, and then start making a little bit smaller. Try little ones. All right, make sure this one's out a little bit more. And then a normal figure eight. All right, so in between the two, which is the one that you're gonna be doing more with like your combos. So keep practicing your figure eight. Make sure your hand isn't by your belt, all right? Make sure you're also not doing this, all right, but it's just kind of up to the side, almost like a guard. All right, so keep doing that. Figure eight, good. And I want you to try to switch hands, try the same thing, but with your left hand this time. So still doing your figure eight, left hand, or whichever hand you don't normally use, so your secondary hand, not your primary one. Still doing your figure eights. All right, good. And I'll go ahead and stop, hand it to the other side. All right, now same thing. Pause it if you need to, go over that. All right, just keep doing that with the videos. If you have it down, then just keep moving on. We'll move on to the next thing. So the next thing is our rips. We've been working on this quite a bit, all right, pretty much from day one. All right, but this is a little bit complicated. So I'm gonna go slow first, and then we'll go a little bit faster because some of you guys do have this down pretty good. So I go straight over the wrist, or over my knuckles, grab, and then switch. And then I go the other way. So now down this time, over my knuckles, grab, and then switch. And then to make it a little bit easier, and then also to make it better, make it look like a full rip, you want to just push it, make it into a circle, and just let it roll over your knuckles. All right, if it goes over your wrist, it's going to drop. So you want to make sure when you roll it, straight over the knuckles and grab. Straight over the knuckles and grab. Now, when you're doing this, a common mistake is people will try to do the other hand. All right, you don't want to switch hands. You want to keep going over the same hand. So I'm going over my right hand. Whole time, I'm going over my right knuckle. Whole time, go to my right knuckle. If you want to, you can start going the other direction, but don't start alternating like that. Okay, you want to go over the same hand the entire time. So practice that a little bit. Once you have this down, start going in different directions. To the side, higher up. All right, try to move it around with your rips. All right, so I'm gonna do it a little bit more. Good. All right, and I'm gonna go to break. All right, still make sure that you pause it if you need to, work on that more, because some of you guys do need to work on that, so make sure you do. If you need to work on rips more, practice it more. All right, and then from here, we're gonna try our front rolls. We're gonna do it with our figure eights. All right, and that's almost the last thing we're gonna work on for today. All right, so when we're doing our figure eight, so the middle one, not the big one, not the little one, in the middle, whenever you go up, roll over your knuckles. All right, so then I go down, up, roll over my knuckles. Down, up, over the knuckles, still doing pretty much a rip, but without the push. down, up, roll to the knuckles. Once you get that better, start doing that a little bit faster. To the side, not adding in the back step. All right, just the figure 8. There you go, up, roll, up, roll. Keep doing that. Once you have that better, start going a little bit faster. All right, and now from here, I want you to try to add an extra step if you can. All right, so whenever I go to my right side, or whichever side I have the nunchuck with, so right now the right, I'm gonna go behind the back a little bit and do an extra twirl. This makes it a little bit flashier. So when I go over here, roll, roll. Now instead of going straight back to the side, I'm gonna go behind the back and keep going. All right, so if I show the full thing, behind the back, roll, just a little extra step behind the back. All right, so if I show that more this side, I go here, roll, roll, behind the back. All I'm doing is going down, up, and around. So I do a figure 8, down, up, and I keep going. Up, and then around. So a little bit slower. When I go here, up, make a circle. Just a little circle behind the back, and then finish it off. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. Now, make sure, all right, the last thing I want you guys to do at home is work on combos. All right, so try all those different things. All right, you can try your positions too that we didn't work on today. Make sure you go over like your different strikes. I want you to try to make some combos using some of the flashier stuff like your rolls, all right, your rips, stuff like that. All right, I want you to try to add that and try to make a combo for whenever we come back together, eventually whenever we come back together to classes, make sure you have a combo, all right, that you've been practicing at home. All right, so whenever we come back to classes, I want to start working on that. All right, but that's everything.